Alrighty guys, so this is my incubation box. Any guys of you seen it at the shows, you know my colors are black, green, and purple. Purple came in because of the bedding. Bedding's green and purple, so kind of just rolled with it. So of course our incubator's black, boxes are green. So if you guys are interested, they do have colored boxes. The Container Store, you can get them shipped in. So those are just the standard shoebox size. Alright, so what I got is your typical light diffuser. This right here is cut to the perfect dimension of the bottom already. Had them pre-cut. And then also we have two of them in here. So you'll see in a second when we fill the water up, it just goes up to this first one. You don't want to go any higher than that. And then this is a nice separation thickness for the eggs. So drop that in there. I do use bottled water. These, I have a few of these just kind of in the incubator, so that way when clutches do come, it's gonna be hard to kind of show you guys this part of it, but all you really want to do is just fill up. What I like to do is kind of take this out. I didn't tell you guys that, but I take this out and then I just kind of go through here and I just make sure that the whole, and what this is like Rich liked to put it, is you just want to put enough water to cover this, and then so that whole layer, the water level is the thickness of that bottom one. Okay, so then we put this on top and that keeps the eggs off the water. What's nice about this is if you have eggs that are stuck together, it helps hold them, you know. If you do have roll around eggs, I just kind of put them in between other eggs and kind of get it in a certain situation. You can use like plastic clothespins or things like that to kind of hold them. But I haven't had a problem with it yet. And then after, you know, about a week or so, the eggs kind of get the formation of the grid kind of on them. Nothing to hurt them, but just enough to kind of keep them from rolling around. But I've found that they don't really roll too bad on this as long as you're pretty careful. So after that, what I do next is I have little holes on the side. You guys can't really tell, but it's a little 1/8 hole. So what I'm going to do is cut a little bit of electrical tape, and I put a little bit of electrical tape over that hole. And then I put a press and seal over the top. I won't show you guys that because that's pretty self-explanatory. So for the whole incubation process, it's covered. Now, 2 weeks before they hatch, I set a little timer on my phone so it alerts me, you know, on that day. 2 weeks before, I uncover them. So I take that electrical tape off, and then I take the press and seal off the top. And that gives eggs a good ventilation. The incubator kind of rises up in humidity, so it helps out some of the other clutches. But yeah, so this is a very easy way. I mean, all you got to do, I mean, pretty much every house has bottled water. I'm actually going to take a little bit of water out because I went a little too high. So, but yeah, I mean, there's not much water in there, guys. I mean, it's real low. Let's try to see where you guys can see that level. I mean, it's kind of tough. If I tilt it, I mean, that's full tilt. I mean, there's not a lot of water in there. So, Really don't need a lot. I do watch it, especially when I uncover it. Just want to make sure that there is at least just a little bit of water in there. So then uncover it 2 weeks before hatch date. But have had really good luck with it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. Alright, guys.